Okay, so yes, welcome to the new tutorial on the OpenCV Python. Okay, so yesterday in the last session, we have seen that how to do some operations on image. Yes, what are the different image operation? What are the different video operation that we can perform? How to rotate the video? Yes, how to make that video as a replicate video? Yes, how to show the 4 1 2 3 4 these videos in a one frame only. So how we can do this? Yes, that we have seen. So today we are going to see the geometric shapes. Okay, so this is very important because whenever you want to show something on your live image, suppose you are detecting the camera, okay, and using that camera you are capturing some frames, and yes, you are processing that frame, and yes, after processing the frame, now you want to show something like suppose the you have detected the face and now you want to show that face, like the face has been detected. So whenever you move that face, the rectangle or any shape that you are drawing, that is get travel according to that face. Okay, so yes, to draw some geometric shape on our image or on our video, yes, we need that how to draw that particular shapes. Okay, so yes, we will see one by one. So we will read the first image, we'll read the image, and yes, after reading that image, we will draw some basic shapes on it. And yes, I'm also going to give one assignment which will having one very complicated shape. Okay, you have to draw one complicated shape, so that you can get familiar with these functions. Okay, so yes, do not wasting the time. Yes, let's start by yes, I am opening my PyCharm. Yes, let me share my screen first. So it's where it is. Yeah. So yes. Okay. Okay, so I hope that you are able to see the screen. So yes, what you are, yes, are you able to see my PyCharm?
Yes, sir.
PyCharm, yes. Okay. So let's start with the new file. Okay, just I'm using the same project. If you want, you can create a new project also, but whenever you are creating the new project, you have to yes, download that OpenCV Python in that project. Okay, so yes, because for every project you are using the virtual environment. So yes, I'm using the same project because this is for the practice only. Whenever I'm developing the new project, then afterwards, so yes, I'm creating the new project there. Okay, so this is only for practicing. For practicing, all the py files I'm getting in the same file. So yes, start with the py file, like this is the third day, and yes, we are going to start with the geometric shape. So let's give the name as a geometric shapes dot py. Okay, or only geometric shapes. Dot py will be automatically added. Okay, dot py will be automatically added. Okay, so yes, we will read this lina.py first. Okay, lina.py, and yes, we will show this lina.py. So let me add some basic code. So yes, what is the basic code? The first one is import first numpy as np. Yeah, we need here numpy. So yes, I'm using numpy. The second one is import cv2, and next one is I want to read the image. So img is equal to cv2 dot, the function is imRead function. So the imRead function takes the argument as which image you want to read. So yes, I want to read the lina.jpg. So by default I'm using the color image. Okay, so that's why I'm not giving the second argument. Okay, now I want to display it. So yes, how to display? Very simple. cv2 dot imshow, and your first one is the name of the window. So I'm giving the name of the window as image, and img, it is this image I want to display. And then after that, cv2 dot, yes, wait key, the wait key function you should give, and you should give the parameter as 0. And then after that, cv2 dot destroy all window, destroy all window. Yes, this is the basic code. Actually, this is very much important, and you for every project actually you require this code. Okay, so let me test this. Is it working or not? So always try this method, like whenever you are using developing any project, first write down some basic code and let's see that it is working or not. If it is working, then you can start with the developing the project. Yeah, so yes, my image is displaying now. Okay, my image is displaying. Okay, so yeah, you should try also. So create the new file and just write down these lines. Write down these lines. Okay. Okay. Now next one is instead of, yeah, but before that, yes, let me tell you very first function for geometric shape, and the very first function is the how to draw the line. Okay, if I want to draw the line on my image, okay, if I want to draw one line on my image, how to draw? So the function is called as a cv2 dot line. The function is the cv2 dot line. So you should note down this function is the cv2 dot line. Now on which image you want to draw, so you should give here the first argument as the img. Okay, the second argument is the pt1 and pt2. Okay, now what is this pt1 and pt2 we will discuss here. So let me bring that image first here. So this is the image. Now I want to draw the line from this point, suppose this point to this point, like this. Suppose let me annotate this. Okay, so yes, red color, and yes, now suppose I want to draw this red line from this to this. Okay, like this. Okay, on this image, actually it is not, I'm not writing on the image, I'm annotating using the zoom, but you can assume that here this type of the line I want. So what is pt1? So this is the pt1. Okay, so this is called as a pt1. This is the pt1, and this point is called as a pt2. This point called as a pt2. So yes, if you want to draw the line, so you should give the point 1 and you should give the point 2. So how to give the point 1 and point 2? So yes, point 1 and point 2 can be given by using its coordinates. So yes, what is this? This is called as a x, and yes, what is this? This is called as a y. This is called as a y. Hope it is visible. So let me choose the different color. Okay, so yes, this is the, and this is the line. So what is this? This is called x, and this is called as a y. So yes, if you want to give the pt1, so you should give the point like this. Suppose x is suppose 20. If the x is 20 and suppose y is also 20, so you should give the pt1 as 2020. Okay, now what about pt2? So yes, pt2 can be getted by just obtaining the x here. So this is my x, and yes, this is the y, this is y. Okay, so yes, suppose if it is the 200, x is 200, and yes, y is also 200, y is also 200. So yes, you should give this point as a 200 by 200. Yes, students, are you getting this? How to give this point 1 and point 2? If you want to draw a particular line, so yes, how to give these points? Yes, type yes. So first one is the first argument is the on which image you want to draw the line. Okay, the second one is the pt1. So what is pt1? So give the pt1 as a suppose 50 by 50. Okay, 50 means this is the 50 is the x value and 50 is the y value. Okay, so this is the starting coordinate of the image. Okay, and yes, how to give the second ending coordinate? So suppose ending coordinate I'm giving as a 200 by 300. Okay, so yes, x is 200 and the y is 300. X is 200 and the y is 300. Okay, now what is the next parameter? The next parameter is the color. What is the color of the line? What is the color of the line? So yes, you have to do the tuple. So yes, color, you are always giving the color in terms of the BGR format. So BGR means, so I want to here display the blue color line. So yes, you should give here 255, 0, 0. Yes. So 255, 0, 0. This is the color. The second one is the thickness. So yes, what is the thickness? So I'm giving you thickness. You can give from the value from 1 to 10. So yes, 1 represents smaller and 10 represent the larger one. So here I'm giving the simple one as a 2. Okay. So and yes, line time also you can also give line time. So yes, you can give the line time as a CV2 dot line. So there is actually one type as a line underscore a, line underscore 4, line underscore 8. So these type of the different lines are there. So but this is optional. This is optional. You're giving this a line underscore double a. This is optional. Yes, here I'm giving, but try by not giving this CV2 underscore line a also. So let's try and run this. So if you are running this code, actually you are not getting the output. Yes, let me show you. Yeah, yes, actually you are getting the output. Why? Because you are drawing on image. Yeah, so you are drawing on image directly. That's why you are getting this img directly. Okay, you are getting this line on the img. So yes, this line to this line. So what is this point? This point is called as a 50 by 50. This is the 50 and 50. And yes, this is the 200 and 300 is the y. 300 is y. So yes, in this way I can draw the line on my image. Yes, students, try to draw the line. I'm modifying some code as a 300 by 300. And yes, again I'm copy it. I'm changing it by suppose 200 is the starting, 50 is the ending. This is the starting point, 200 by 50. So it is somewhere here. And now I want to bring here. So it is the 50. It is 50. Or simply it is 300. Okay, 350. And it is 50 and 300. Let's check with this. So try to give the different coordinates. Yes, I'm getting that cross symbol here, cross symbol. Getting that? So suppose I want the first line as a blue line, second line as a green line. So yes, you can give here the color as a 255. So it is a green line. So first line is the blue, second line is the green. Okay, so why the green line is above the blue line? Because blue line we have drawn first, and on that blue line we have drawn the green line. So that's why the green line is at the uppermost. Okay, now you can remove this CV2 underscore line a, and yes, you can just specify here 5, and let's see here what get changes. Now try to modify here, set different values, and let's check here. Now here, if you are giving the thickness as a 5, if you are giving the thickness as 5, your line is some thicker. If you are giving the less thickness value, the line is thinner. Yes, Chetan, yes, are you getting this output? Yes, everyone, please reply. So are you getting this output line? Are you able to draw the line? Type got it in the chat box. If you are getting this, type got it in the chat box. Okay, yes. Okay, so yes, so this is the starting point. So yes, I can write down here one comment here. So yes, CV2. How to use the line function. So first you have to give here the image. The second one is the starting point. The next one is the end point. The next one is next one is color. Next one is the thickness, and it is a line type. Okay, so yes, this is the syntax of using the line. This is the syntax of using the line to draw the particular line on the image. You can do this. Okay, now next function is the I'm commenting this. Now next one is I want to draw the rectangle. Yes, how to draw the rectangle? If you want to draw the rectangle, yes, how to draw this? Yes, simple. If I want to draw the rectangle, the function called as a very simple. The function is called the rectangle. Yeah. So on which image you want to draw? IMG. Okay, you want to draw the rectangle on IMG. Okay, the next one is it's PT1 and PT2. Now let me again show you that what is PT1 and PT2. Let me run that image, or let me run that code again. Yeah. So now this is my code. This is my image. Now I want to draw the rectangle. So yes, here suppose I am drawing the rectangle like this. So here suppose I am drawing the rectangle. Now what is the point? Actually, rectangle is having the 4 points. Now which points you have to give? Which points you have to give? So yes, you have to give the 1 minute. So you have to give this point. So this is the PT1. This is the PT1. And this is the PT2. This is PT2. Getting that? So yes, so you need this PT1 and you need this PT2. So cross points you have to give, cross points. First point, starting point, topmost first point, and the bottommost last point. So this point you have to provide, then the rectangle will be drawn. Okay, so yes, let me again clear this. Yes, we'll try with this rectangle function. So as rectangle, so PT1, just give the random as a suppose 50 by 50. So X is 50, Y is 50. Okay, and next one is suppose 200 by 200. Okay, 200 by 200. Okay, and now next is the color. Now what is the color of the border color? So as the border color, I want to give the border color as suppose red color, okay, or the green color. So yes, how to give the green color? So 20, 255 and 0. Okay, so you can give the different color like this also, like green and the red color are now on. So some full red and the full red and the full green color. So let's see what color it is showing. Now next one is the thickness. So what is the thickness? Now thickness, suppose I'm giving as a 2. So thickness is again same. What is the thickness of the border? Thickness of border. Okay, so yes, and yes, line type is optional again. Thickness is also optional. Okay, let me run this and let's see what is the output. Yes, you see here there is a yellow color will be there. Why yellow color? Because the combination of the green and the red becomes yellow. Combination of the green and the red becomes yellow, because you are giving the color in terms of the BGR format. So green and red is yellow. Yes, students, are you getting this? Just try this. Try this rectangle function. So try the second one also. Rectangle, draw the rectangle from suppose 300 by 300 and suppose 400 by 400. Okay, so 400 or 400. Let's change the color as 255 and 0. So I think let's see, and yes, change the border type as a 5 or the thickness as a 5. So yes, when I run this, yes, I'm getting this much. Yeah, so it is, I think, magenta color. Okay, so I'm getting the 2 rectangles here. First rectangle, second rectangle. Yes, students, are you getting this? Okay, so yes, how to use this rectangle function? So very simple, CV2 dot rectangle. So firstly, you have to give the argument as IMG. Second one is your starting point. Okay, and the next one is your end point. End point represent is a cross end point. Okay, and next one is the what color you want to display that to that rectangle. And next one is a thickness, and the last one is a line type. Okay, so yes, but this thickness and line type is optional. Let's see if we are not giving the thickness, what is the thickness by default? What is the thickness? So yes, it is a very thin rectangle, very thin rectangle, because you are not providing the thickness. So yes, it is a very thin rectangle. So if you are providing the 1, so let's see here what is the thickness of, yeah, so it is the same thickness, because by default it is 1, I think, by default 1. The next one is suppose 2. Next one is 2. Yes, this is very fine. So I like this thickness 2. Yes, are you getting this? Okay. Now next one is what happen if I'm giving the thickness as -1. If I'm giving the thickness as -1, let's see what happens. So actually when you are giving the thickness as -1, so you are getting the filled rectangle. You are getting filled rectangle. Okay. So yes, you can note down here. If you want the filled rectangle, the rectangle should be filled with the particular color. You should give the thickness as -1. This is very important. Yes, Akash, Aditya, Sachin, you should note down this. If you are giving the thickness as -1, you are getting the rectangle as a filled rectangle. Filled rectangle you are getting. So let's try this. And yes, type done in the chat box. If you are getting this filled rectangle, type done in the chat box. Okay. Okay, so yes, so rectangle is done. So you can point out here. So yes, thickness equal to -1 means filled rectangle. Okay, now we have seen these two functions, line function and the rectangle function. Okay, now let's see with the next function, and that is the how to draw the circle. Okay, if I want to draw the circle, how to draw it? Yeah, so to draw the circle, again very simple, the function called as a circle. Yeah, so actually CV2 is a very straightforward. The name of the function is its shape itself. Okay, so yes, CV2 dot circle. Yes, and yes, you have to give the first argument as the on which image you want to draw the circle. So IMG. Okay, now next one is the what is the center. So let me again show you, explain you that particular circle. Okay, so yes, this is my image, suppose, and now let me draw the circle here. So yes, this is the circle. Okay, suppose this is the circle I'm drawing. Okay, and yes, yeah. So yes, what is the second argument? The second argument is the what is its centroid. Okay, what is its center? The center. What is the center? The center you have to give here. The second argument. So this is suppose PT. This is the PT. Second argument. Okay. Third argument you have to give as a what is the radius of the circle? What is the radius? Okay. So the radius is 10. So yes, 10 radius, a 10-point radius. Getting that? So what is point? Point you have to give as a center, and next one as a radius. Next one as a radius. It is very simple to understand. Very simple to understand. So yes, what I am doing here. So I'm giving the point as suppose center as a suppose 300 by 300. Okay, 300 by 300 as the center. Now what is the radius? The radius I am giving here, suppose the 100. Okay, so 100 is the radius. Now what is color? The color I am giving here. The color I'm giving here as a red color. Okay, not red color because all image is the red actually. So let's try with this different color. So 255, 0 and 255. So it's a pink color actually. 255, 0, 255 is pink color. Okay. Now the next one is the thickness. So what is thickness? So thickness of the border. So here the thickness I'm giving as a 2. Thickness I'm giving here as a 2. Okay. And yes, line type also you can give here the line underscore A. Okay, so yes, but it is optional. Let's see here and let's see. Yes, we are getting the circle or not. Yes, I'm getting the circle exactly on the face of the Lina. Okay. Yes, are you getting also? Let's change the color. Let's change the color because actually it is not so much visible. So yes, now it is quite visible. So yes, are you getting circle? Type yes in the chat box. If you are getting circle, type yes in the chat box. Let's try with this circle. So yes, I can write down here what the circle, how the circle function I can use here. Circle Firstly, you have to give here the function called a circle on which image you want to draw. The next one is the what is the center point. So it's the center point. The next one is the what is the radius of the circle. The next one is the what is the color. Okay. Next one is the thickness. Thickness. And the next one is the line type. Okay. So thickness and the line type is optional. Thickness and line type is the optional. Yes. Getting this? Now, what happen if I'm giving here -1? Okay, if I'm giving here -1, let's see what happened. I'm changing the color from blue to green. Okay, and here I'm changing some coordinates to 100, 100. Okay, so 100 by 100, and let's change it to 150. Radius is 150 now. And if I'm using the -1, yes, can anybody tell me? Yes, what does -1 here? Yes, can anybody tell me? Yes, Ameya, Sachin. What about -1 here? If I'm using -1, I'm not showing you the output. Yes, yes, yeah, Kashi, yeah, correct. So it is a filled circle. It is a filled circle, yeah. So it is going outside. Okay, it is going outside. Okay, so let's change it to the 200 by 200. 200 by 200. Yeah, so now it is visible. So yes, if you are using -1, then actually you are getting this. Okay, so let's try some different application here. Let's see here. I'm giving here the center as same, and yes, and then after that, I'm using here the green color. Yeah, not green color. So it should be red color. Suppose red color, and yes, it is 50. It is 50. Let's see here what happens. Okay, I have made the center of the two circles same, but the radius is different. If the radius is different, you can see here what is the output. What is the output? Yes, I'm getting the output like this. Getting? So circle inside the circle. So if you want fill circle, second fill circle also you want to fill. You can also fill it. Yes. So this is the circle inside the circle. Getting this? Okay. But what happens if I'm placing this first line before this line? Okay. So let's see if this first line, actually this is the second line before this, but I will make it as a first line. Let's see here. The second circle is not visible. Why? The red circle is not visible. Why? Because above the red circle, you have drawn the very big circle, green circle. Okay. So that's why while making any shapes, actually make sure that which shape is in front of which shape. Okay. So you should take care of it. Then only you can able to draw a particular shape. Yes, getting this circle. Okay, so we'll see first the different functions. Then after that, we'll try out one of the geometric shape. Okay, so yes, we have seen first line, rectangle, and third one is the circle. Okay, now let's try to get it one more function called as the, I think it is the CV2 dot put text. Yeah. So how to put a text? Okay, but before putting the text, let me tell you one function. Yeah, eclipse. Okay, so ellipse, not ellipse, ellipse. So yes, what is ellipse? So ellipse is nothing but this is the type of the circle only. This is the type of the circle, but how the ellipse will be drawn? So yes, ellipse will be drawn like this. Now the ellipse is having the two axes. Ellipse is having the two axes. This is the first axis, or no, x-axis is the first axis. This is called the major axis. This is the major axis. So this is called the x-axis, x, and this is the y-axis, or they also call as a minor axis. Okay, so you have to give here the major axis and the minor axis here. Okay, so yes, we will see how to use the ellipse. Okay, let's try with this. So first one is IMG. Okay, the second one is what is the center? The center I'm giving as a x and y. So yes, let give it as a 200 by 200. Okay, and yes, what is the axis? What is the axis? So if you want to show you the perfect circle, so you should give here the axis, both axes are the same, like 50, 50, 50, 50. So it is the exactly circle. Okay, if you are giving the 100 and the 100 and the 50, so now it is a ellipse. Now it is ellipse. So let's try with the first circle, and then after that this is the angle. So yes, angle I'm putting as a suppose 360, or the suppose 360. Okay, the starting angle, yes, I'm putting as a 0 and 0. The color I am taking as the green color, and thickness I'm taking as 2. Okay, so let's try with this first, how it looks like, and we will change it. Yeah, so it is a very small one. It is a very smaller one. So why smaller? Why smaller? So 200 by 200. Yeah, so axis is very 50 and 50. So let's try with the bigger one, 200 and 50. And yes, it is suppose 360. And yes, it is 360. Let's try with this. So yes, again, it is not showing the output. Why? Let's try with these angles, different angles. Yeah, now it is visible now. So its start angle is 360 and the end angle is 0. And now here this angle is 360. Okay. So yes, if I change this 360 to 180, let's see what happens. If I'm changing this starting angle as a out from the 360 to 180. So let's see here, only the half of the ellipse you can get it here, only half of the ellipse. Okay, and yes, let's see here, if you are giving here the both as 100, then and yes, if it is 360, you are getting the perfect circle. Yes, this is the perfect circle. Let's see here, for this is the 200 by 200 x, 200 y. The x axis is 100, y axis is 100. Okay, and now the whole angle is 360. So it means that I want to draw the full circle. I want to draw the full circle. And yes, what is the starting angle? It is a 360 is the starting angle, 0 is the end angle. So I think if you are giving the 0 and 360, it also works. It also works. 0, 360, it also works. Yeah, so it is same. 0, 360, it is same. Let's see here, if instead of 360, if I'm giving 180. Now try to modify different. So yes, so 180, so it is not changing so much. Now it changes. So 0 to 180 means upper arc. So if you want to draw upper arc, so you should use this 0 to 360. And again, same, if you are using the -1 here, if you are using -1, it is a filled arc. It is a filled arc. It is a filled arc. Getting this? So you can try with the different angles, like suppose starting with 330 and the end is 180. Starting is 30 and the end is 180. So yes, I'm getting this much of arc only. So if I want only the 90 degree, okay, 90 degree arc, only half, the 1/4 of the circle. So yes, I should have these coordinates. So yes, if it is 360 also, it doesn't make change. I think so. Yeah. So it is actually, it is rotated. It is rotated to 360 degree. Yeah. So 90 to 180. So try with these different angles. So let me change with the 0. Let's see. Yes. If it is changing with the 0, so it is same. If it is changing with the 90, it is shifted to upper. Okay. If it changes with the 180, then it is shifted to this, I think. Yes, this. And if it is 270, then it is shifted to this quadrant. Yes, students, are you getting this? So yes, according to it, you can shift this arc to any position. Okay, so if you want to shift this arc to suppose 30 degree, yes, you can shift it by using this angle. So yes, this is the 30 degree angle. Okay, so and if it is 0 to 180, then yes, the arc is look like this. Yes, students, are you getting this? Type yes in the chat box if you are getting this ellipse. Try with this angle. These angles are very tricky angles. Okay, so this is the starting angle. So generally you should put this as a 0. Or this is the starting angle 0 and the end angle, that is the how much of the arc you want. If you want only 90, 0 to 90 means only 1/4 of the arc. 0 to 180 means half arc. Okay, 0 to 270 means, so it is the 3/4 arc. Okay, so how much arc you want? So yes, depending on that, actually you have to give here the arc. Okay, and yes, what is tilde? How to tilt that particular arc? So you can give here the tilt here 30, 70, 80, 90. So yes, according to your calculation, yes, you can give here the tilt. Okay, this is very quite same. And yes, this x and y. So if y you are changing to suppose 50, y you are changing to 50. So let's see here what happened. X and y is now different. Now this is the different arc. So this is the ellipse. Now you are obtaining here. Yes, are you getting this? Yes, students, type yes if you are getting this ellipse. So yes, how to use this ellipse? CV2 dot ellipse. First one is the IMG, on which image you want to draw. The second one is the center. The next one is the axis. Its axis. What are its axis? Next one is the angle. So on which angle you want to rotate it. Rotate angle. The next one is the again the its arc angle. So you can consider it as arc angle. Arc angle 1 and the arc angle 2. Okay, so yes, you have to give the two arc angles. So 0 to 180 means half of the portion you want only. Okay, next one is color, and the last one is the thickness. Okay, so yes, you have to use the ellipse like this. Okay, now next one is the, and very much important, is the CV2 dot put text. So sometimes you want to put your output on the image itself. Okay, so how to put your output on image? So suppose you have calculated something and you want to show that output on the image directly, on video directly. So how to show? So you can use the put text. So like the first one is on which image you want to put the image. So yes, IMG. The next one is the which text you want to draw. So yes, which text you want to draw? So you put the text, very simple. So I am putting the text as suppose image. Okay, so this image text I want to put it here, or simply IND, or simply Lina. Okay, LINA. This Lina, the image is of Lina, so that's why I'm putting the text as the Lina. The next one is the what is the origin. So origin of that image. So this, suppose if you want to put the image on this position or this position or this position, you have to give the origin in terms of the x and y. So what is the starting position of this text? So as the starting position I'm giving as a x and y as a suppose 100 and suppose 50, 150. Okay, 100 is the x, 50 is the y. The next one is the what is the space? What is the font space? For font space represent which font you want to use. Which font you want to use. So yes, you can use the font which is only available in the CV2. So yes, you have to use the first use the font, and now these are the fonts which is available. So it's harshly simple, harshly plain, italic, complex, duplex, script, complex, duplex. These are the available. So yes, I'm using the plain. So font underscore harshly underscore plain. This is the font space. Now the next one is the what is the scale? What is the scale? So if you are giving 1, so yes, it is a very small text will be appear, only small text. If you are giving 2, so some larger text. So what is this? Is font scale represent, it is the how much larger you want to show that particular text, how much larger. Okay, so here I'm giving the 2. You can give the 3, 4 like also. Like the now next one is the what is the color of the text. So yes, I'm giving the text color as the green color. So yes, giving the green color. Okay, 0 to 55 and the 0. Next one is the thickness. So yes, thickness will show that what is the thickness of your letter, every letter. So yes, I'm giving the thickness as 2. Okay, so okay, the next one is also there. So it is, I think it is the line type. So yes, I'm not using that line type, it is optional one. Let's run this code and let's see what is the output. So yes, the Lena has been I'm getting on my image, Lena. Yes. Now I want to place this Lena at this position here, at this position on her shoulder. So what should be the x? The x is, I think, so whole is 2, 5 and 2. So I think it is up to the 500. Yeah, 480. Yeah. So let's take the 480. And what is the x? So x is, I think it is exactly half of that 5 and 2. So it is 260. Let's take as a 260. So let's modify it. So I think it is the 512. So it is a 480. And it is the 250. So let's try with this random coordinate, random x and y. Okay, so yes, it is not showing. So 480. Oh, it shouldn't be 480. It should be half of the 480. So half of it is, I think, 250. So it is 250. 250 by 250. So I think it is in a center. It is in a center. So 250. So I want to bring it here. So which coordinate I want to? Yes, y coordinate. Actually, I want to change the y coordinate. So y coordinate should be the 450. So let's the y coordinate as 450. Yes, now 450 is also not according to me. So make it as 480. So make it as 480. Now it is in a perfect shape, perfect position. So it is a Lena. Yes. So yes, in this way you can, or otherwise what you can do, you can get the size shape of that image. So yes, how to get the shape or the height? First is, I think, width, and the second one is the height. First is height and second is width. Okay, so I want the height. So yes, HEIGST, height is equal to IMG dot shape of the first. So first is 0. So yes, I can get it here, HEIGST minus 30. Height minus 30. So yes, now it is in a perfect position, height minus 30. So whatever the height is there, so yes, subtract 30 from it, and yes, that is my y coordinate. Yes, students, are you getting this? Put text. Try with this put text. So yes, How to use the put text? CV2 dot put text, put text. The next one is on which image you want to draw, that put text, and next one is the which text you want to draw, so that is a text, and next one is the its origin. Okay, its origin, so it's origin point. The next one is the its font, font, font. The next one is the font size, okay, font size. The next one is the, I think, color, it's color, and the last one is the thickness, thickness. Yes, so in this way you can draw any text on the your image. Okay, yes students, are you getting the text? Yes, draw your name, or the put your text on, put your name on this lena.jpg. Now here we have that lena.jpg, but suppose I want a canvas, having the sizes 512 512, and suppose that canvas should be a white color canvas. So how to get the white color canvas? Yes, to get the white color canvas. Yes students, are you getting this? Put text, tell me. Yes, type done in the chat box if you are done. Put text, then we'll start with the canvas, and we'll try this all the functions on the canvas. Okay, so yes, yes, comment this, and now I'm creating one canvas like as a frame. So frame is equal to np dot, yes, actually we have used the zeros first, zeros to create the canvas. We have used zeros, but here to create a white canvas I can use ones. Okay, to create a canvas I can use ones. So once we'll create a matrix of size. What is the size? The size I am giving as a 512 by 512 by 3. Okay, so this is the size, 512 rows, 512 columns, and the 3 channels. Okay, the next one is the, what is the D type? What is the data type? Yes, the data type we have given as a np dot uint 8. So yes, this is the data type. Okay, so let's see here the frame. Let's see the frame. So instead of the img, I'm using here frame. Okay, frame. Okay, and yes, it should be so it should be bracket. Okay, let's check with it. So actually it is a black one. Why black one? But actually we have used the ones. One is very similar like the black, because 0 is the black, 1 is also black. What is white? Just can anybody tell me what is the white pixel value? What is the pixel value of the white? What is the white pixel value? Yes, can anybody tell me? Because we have created the array of ones only, all the arrays, you can print out that frame also, like frame, and let's see here what is frame contain. The frame contain all ones. No, I don't want all ones. I want this frames as a white frame. So how to convert this frame as a white frame? Yes, can anybody have the output or the solution? The solution is very simple. So use the scalar multiplication. Okay, so yes, multiply the every value by 255. So, and what is 255? 255 is the white pixel. So let's run this code again, and yes, let's see here. So my frame is having all the white pixels, and yes, this image is totally white. The image is totally white. Yes, students, are you getting this white pixels? Or simply what you can do, you can just multiply here itself 255, and yes, you can remove this line. Just try this, and yes, once you get that white frame, tell me. Type got it in the chat box if you are getting the white frame and just try to do this uncommenting this line. Okay, so this values line. Okay, so instead of img it should be frame. Okay, instead of img it should be frame, frame. Okay, so let's run this and let's see that on that canvas are you able to draw that line or not. Yes, are you able to draw? So on white canvas, so you can increase the size of that frame also. Suppose I want the size as a 1000 by 1000. Okay, you can get that size also, 1000 by 1000 also. So it is a big canvas you are getting, so very big canvas, 1000 by 1000. Getting this? Okay, so now just try with this line, rectangle, circle, ellipse, put text. And then we will create one shape that you already know. Yes, and that shape is nothing but the flag of India. Okay, so how to create the flag of India? So yes, India flag, India flag. We will create the India flag. Okay, so try with this. Okay, so I'm also trying, you also try. Now how the India flag look like, you know that. Okay, how the India flag look like. Okay, so yes, I'm importing the numpy as np and then import cv2. Okay, and then just create the canvas, white canvas. How to create the white canvas? Very simple. So suppose flag is equal to, or the frame equal to, frame is equal to, so yes, np dot once, and then after that just give it as the, suppose the 600 by 600 by 3. Okay, so make it as 600 by 600 by 3, or simply 800 by 800. Yeah, 800 by 800 by 3. And then after that, yes, what is the data type? The data type is the np.uint8. so this is the data type. Okay, and then yes, it should be white frame. So yes, multiply by 255. Okay, so yes, this is the white frame. So let me show you that white frame first. So yes, cv2.im show and then frame, and yes, give the window name as the India flag. Okay, and then after that cv2 dot wait key 0, and then cv2 dot destroy all window. Okay, destroy all window. Getting that? Okay, so let me run this India flag and let's see that actually I am not drawing anything. So yes, you are getting the this simple white canvas. Yeah, so once you got the white canvas, now you should start with the drawing the different shapes. So yes, how the flag look like? So India flag. Okay, so yes, this is the India flag. So there is a rectangle. So firstly I have to draw the rectangle first. Okay, so rectangle I'm drawing. So yes, use the cv2 dot rectangle, not resize, rectangle. And then on which frame I want to draw? So yes, frame. Yes, so what is the point? So yes, took the any random points. So I took the random points as suppose 50 by 50. Okay, and suppose the rectangle I want to draw as a 50 and 50. So height should be suppose 100. So yes, it should be 150 and suppose 150. Okay, let's try with this coordinates and we will change the letter also. But what is the color of this? Let's take it as a red color. Okay, actually the first one is not red color. We'll try to find out the color code also, but take it as a color code, color as a red color. So thickness I am giving as a -1. Why thickness I am giving as a -1? Because I want the filled rectangle. So let's try with this. My code is correct or not? Yeah, so it is, my code is correct, but it is not the rectangle, it is the, what is it? It is a square. So why square? Because the x coordinate should be, suppose, 600. Let's make that x as a 650. Yes, now it is the that rectangle. Okay, so let's try with this 100 or 150 and 650. Okay, now it is quite good. Yes, students, are you getting this rectangle? Now I want the exact color. I want the exact color of this one. So how to get the exact color? You can get the color here. So on Wikipedia page of the flag of India, the color has been given for the orange is a saffron color. It is the red color 255, green color 153, and the blue color is 51. So in a CV2, actually we should give the input in terms of BGR. So yes, it should be 51, 153 and 255. Okay, so yes, let's try with this. First one is 51, it should 51, 153, 153 and 255. Okay, so let's try with this. Yes, I'm getting that saffron color. Yes, students, are you getting that saffron color? Yes, first rectangle we are drawn. Now second rectangle we are drawn. We are drawing as a rectangle, and yes, we should put the as a frame, and the second frame. Now second point and the third point, and the color. Now color should be white. So yes, it is already white, but I'm providing here the white color. The thickness I'm giving as a -1. Yes, and after that you should give here the x and y. So what is x? So I think x is same 150, and but what is y? So y is 50 and 150, so it is 150. Y is 150. Okay, and then it is now x. What is x? So it is 650, and what is y? So y is, I think, 250. Y is 250. Okay, so let's try with this. Okay, I'm trying only. Okay, actually there's a white color on white color, so let's try with the different color. Try with the different color, so that you can able to, yeah. So this is the second rectangle. Also I'm getting the on my screen, second rectangle. Getting? So if you want to change the background, so you can change the background also. So this is the background color I'm changing. Okay, now make it as a white color. So yes, now you can see that white color. Okay, this is the white color. Okay, now get the third rectangle also. So to getting the third rectangle, so again use CV2 dot rectangle. So next one is frame. Okay, point, and the color. So color of the third one. Color of third one is the green color. So green color is the 8, 136 and 19. 8, 136 and 19. So it is 8, 136 and 19. Okay, and then after that it should be the filled one, so -1. And yes, now let's decide its coordinate. So it is 150 by 250, and it is 650 by 350. Okay, so let's try with this. So yes, I'm getting my Indian flag, but there is no chakra. Chakra is missing here. Okay, we will try to add that chakra also. but let's try first the one line here, okay, which will hold that flag. Okay, so let's add the line. So CV2 dot line. So yes, on which frame? So yes, on frame FRAME. Okay, and yes, what is starting? Starting is the 150 by 50. And what is the end? So end is the X is same, but the Y is now changing. The Y is now changing to, suppose this 800 now. So let it as a 700. The next one is the, what is the color? So color I am taking as the some 200. Okay, some reddish color, and yes, the thickness I am giving as a 3. Thickness I am giving as a 3. Okay, so let's try with this again. Okay, so you see here one red color line will be added here. So you can give here 800. Okay. So yes, students, are you getting this? So if you want to increase it, so suppose 8. Okay, so it is quite big now. So in this way, we can create some images or some geometric shapes on the image. We can draw one rectangle actually. We can draw one rectangle like CV2 dot rectangle frame, which will hold the whole flag. Okay, so it is 150 by 50, and the last one is 650 by 350, and the color I am taking as suppose some 200 by 200, not 200 by 200, 0,200, and suppose it is the line thickness is 3. Line thickness is 3. Oh, it should not be resize, it should be a rectangle. Yes. The color should be different one. Yeah, that is quite visible. Now let's add one circle. Let's add the circle here. So what should be the coordinate here? The coordinate is, let's calculate the coordinate center circle. Okay, so yes, it should be so it is 150. So it is 150, and the whole is, it is 650. So yes, 150 to 650. So yes, I think it is the, what is the width? The width becomes 650 minus 150. 650 minus 150 is 500. So 500 divided by 2 is 250. So 250 plus 150. 250 plus 150, it is 400. So yes, it is 400 by 400 Q. Okay, so let's add one circle. CV2 dot CIRCLE, and the frame, and yes, center. So center I'm taking as the 400 by 400. Okay, and the next one is the radius. So the radius I'm taking as a 50. Okay, the color I'm taking as, now the color is also given here, blue color 00128. So yes, so it is 128 by 0,0. Okay, and then after that the thickness I am giving here as the, suppose the 5. Okay, and let's check with this circle. Check with the circle, it is coming or not. Oh, our circle is quite okay. So why? Because the center is 150 by 50. The 400 by 400, so it's 400. No, it shouldn't 400. The x is 400, but we have missed the y. So what is y? So it is 50, 100 and 50. So it is 200. It should be 200. Okay. So yes, I'm making as a 200. Yeah. So yes, there is a one circle in between this. So yes, you can fill the circle also. You can fill the circle with the -1. Yeah. Actually, it is not filled circle. It is not an Indian flag. It is not an Indian flag because there is some arrays are there. Okay. Okay. So yes, you can try with this. You can try with this. I'm not trying more because I have. But let's put one text. Let's put one text here. CV2 dot put text. Okay. And yes, I'm putting the text which on the frame. Okay. So yes, frame. And yes, what is the text? The text one is I love India. Okay, I love India. And so what is the origin? So origin I am giving here as the suppose 400 by 400. Let's put a random and then after that we will modify it. Okay. And then font is the CV2 dot font and just make it as a simplex. Okay. And then font scale I am taking it as a 4. Okay. And then color, so color take it as a blue color. So yes, it is a 255, 0, 0. Okay. And the next one is the its thickness. So thickness, yeah, thickness is not required actually. Thickness is not required. Let's check it is correct or not. Okay. So now it is correct. So let's try to run this. Okay, so actually thickness is thickness we have to give. Okay, thickness is suppose 2. Okay, and the scale also I'm reducing to 2. So yes, I love India, but our coordinates x and x coordinate should be suppose 200 by 400. So yes, I love India, so it should be some less. So it is 500. So 200 by 500. I love India. Yes, students, are you getting this? Type yes in the chat box if you are getting this output, or try this again. I'm giving you the assignment. Try to get this output. Okay, I'm giving this code on the WhatsApp so that you can do not directly copy and paste. You can take it for a reference only. Okay. Now the homework is this is the OpenCV logo. This is the OpenCV logo. Okay, OpenCV logo also I am giving on the your WhatsApp, so you can check it there. Okay, so this is the OpenCV logo. So yes, you have to design this logo. You have to design this logo in the OpenCV itself. So the output should be like this. Output should be the OpenCV. Yes, this is the assignment, today's assignment. You have to obtain the very simple, actually very simple. So yes, how you can obtain this OpenCV? So there is a one circle, and circle in between there is another circle, and there is another circle and another circle. And yes, this is the arc actually. Okay, arc. This is not the outer circle is not actually circle. It is ellipse actually, yeah? Because there is one arc is there. Okay, you can obtain the arc here. There's a field circle, and on that field circle, field ellipse actually, and on that field ellipse there is an arc here. So you have to find out these angles. You have to find out these angles. So provide these proper angles, and you can able to get these 3 circles. And yes, after that, change the color. Color is very simple. red, green, and the blue. And yes, you have to obtain, you have to draw. We have to put the OpenCV text on that white background. Obtain first the white canvas, and on the white canvas you have to get this particular logo there. Yes, getting. Okay. So yes, so what happens suppose now we have drawn this on the canvas only. All this canvas we have drawn. But what happens suppose if I want to draw it in all these shapes on the live frame or the live video. So yes, in the next one, we will try to draw these shapes, rectangle, circle on the live frame. So yes, how to do that programming? So yes, I'm using your video shapes. Okay. Yes, import the CV2 and then now use the captured is equal to CV2 dot video capture, and yes, I'm using the my video ID as a 1. You can use 0 there if you have only single camera. You can use 0. Now next one is while. Yes, while cap dot is open, while cap dot is open. So you can use here ret comma frame is equal to yes cap dot read. Okay, and then after that im show cv2 dot im show cv2 dot im show, and the next one is what is the name of the frame? The name of the frame is suppose video. Okay, and then frame you want to display. Okay, and then after that if cv2 dot weight key of 1, okay, equal to ordinal value of the q, then you have to use the break, and then after that cap dot release, and last one is the cv2 dot destroy all window. Okay, so this is the bare minimum code for the video processing. So try this, try to run this, and let's see that you are able to get the live feed or not. Yes, I'm able to get the live feed. Yes, students, check with your video also. Check with your video also. You are getting your video or not. Okay. Now let's try with this some geometric shapes. Like here, I want to draw this. I want to draw this. Flag on my where it is. So it is a video process. No, video shape. Yeah. So I want to draw this all the rectangle, line, circle that I have drawn here. That is my flag. Okay, on the my real time frame. So yes, do I need to change anything? No, you don't want to change. Let's run it directly. You can able to get that flag on my video directly. Yes, students, are you getting this? So there is no such a difference that you are editing an image and you are editing a video. So now this particular flag is on my video frame. Yes, try this. Yes, students, try this. I'm giving you 2 minutes for trying this. Once you get this, just I've got it in the chat box. If you are getting the video flag on your video, your India flag on video, then tell me. Type got it in the chat box. Yes, try this, and once you get, tell me. Yes, anyone getting? Still trying? Yes, Akash, Aditya, Sachin, are you getting this? Chetan, flag size is very big. Okay. Okay, so you can reduce the flag size. You can reduce the flag size by using this, because I think Aditya, your what is the uh, first print out, print here the height and width of your capture, height and width of your capture. So if it is only 680 by 480, actually you are not going to fit that in that flag into your frame. Okay, so you should adjust this. You should adjust this. Okay, my camera is the HD camera, so it is a I think 180 by 720. If your camera is a VGA camera, so it is having the less resolution. So you can you can design the rectangle, small rectangle there. Now here directly I have hard coded here. You can use the variables here. You can use the variable directly. Okay. So yes, your first assignment I have given here as you have to obtain this OpenCV. The second assignment is now you have to edit this lina.jpg. You have to edit the lina.jpg. Listen here. You have to edit the lina.jpg, and yes, you have to draw here one rectangle or the circle, rectangle or circle. Okay, you can use anyone. Suppose the circle, that is you have to hide the eyes of this lina. Okay, you have to hide the lina eyes. Okay, separate rectangle or separate circle you have to use here, and then there is you have to hide its mouth also. Mouth also you have to hide. Okay, so yes, you have to draw the three rectangle, one rectangle on the right eye, one rectangle on the left eye, and one rectangle on the mouth. And yes, use the color as a black color. Use the color as black color. This is the second assignment. Second assignment. And try these functions, because these functions are very much important, because if you want to modify, if you suppose after detecting something, if you want to draw it on your real-time video, then these functions are very much useful. Like I will show you like okay, I'll detect a project. Let's see. So I think I have already showed this to you. So here in this program, I'm detecting the hand. And yes, after detecting the hand, we will count out how many fingers are there, total fingers. You see here, we have counted the total fingers, so total fingers, and yes, we have printed that also. And yes, we are actually writing simply rectangle and the put text. Okay, so you see here. Okay, so now there is no fingers. So yes, when I bring the fingers, so you can see here there is one rectangle also draw, and here. Okay, so in this direction, actually, I have drawn first rectangle, and then I have drawn that number. Okay, so it is 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This also it has been drawn by using this. Okay, so these are total 10 fingers. I have counted only up to 5. Okay, I have counted only for the one hand, so you can count up to the 10 hands, 10 fingers also. Count up to 10 fingers also. Okay, so if the right and left hand both are present, so yes, it can be counted all the fingers. Because I have counted for the one hand. Okay, so if one hand is present, if the both hand is present, then it will count for the, actually it is counted for the first hand that is come into that particular frame. Getting that, this is the application of this. And also yes, FPS is also printing, that is frame per second. So yes, this video is playing with the how much frame per second. In a one frame, how many frames are displaying. In a 1 second, how many frames are displaying. Actually, that you can also displaying on that image die itself. Yes, getting. Yes, Chetan, Shiva, any doubt here? Any doubts? Any question? Aditya, Ameya, Sachin, Chaitali, Akash. So yes, try this at your home. Yes, कम से कम आपको 2-3 बार आपको कम से कम आपको 3-4 इमेजेस ड्रॉ करके देखो, अलग अलग टाइप की इमेजेस ड्रॉ करके देखो, देन ओनली यू गेट फैमिलियर विद दिस ऑल दिस फंक्शन, तभी याद रहेगा. नहीं तो हमें याद करना पड़ता है कि ओके नेक्स्ट फंक्शन का आर्गुमेंट कौन सा है, तो आर्गुमेंट कैसे देना है, ओके एज ए टपल देना है या कैसे देना है. सो यू इफ यू आर ट्राइंग दिस 5 to 6 times, then you can remember this very easily.